Local, live, late breaking. You're watching KMAC. Unstoppable. The excitement of Texas Tech men's basketball. KMAC's Red Raider Nation presents Countdown to Tip-Off.
Welcome into Red Raider Nation's Countdown to Tip-Off. David Collier alongside Eric Kelly this morning as we get you ready for Texas Tech and West Virginia tonight at 5 o'clock in Morgantown. In case you're wondering, that game will air on ESPN. They moved that yesterday, so if you're flipping around the dial, don't go to ESPN2. It's on ESPN. Red Raiders trying to get back in the win column following Tuesday's 5-point loss to fourth-ranked Baylor.
Yeah, and anytime you're coming off the loss, words you probably don't want to hear, going on the road to Morgantown against a ranked team in West Virginia.
No doubt about that. So coming up in the next half hour, we look at some of the problems Red Raiders certainly going to need to address today after Tuesday's game against Baylor.
Yeah, also had our friends from West Virginia Illustrated catch us up on the Mountaineers after 1 week of Big 12 play.
And later, it's another edition of Crashing the Boards. It's our unique way of breaking down today's matchup between a couple of ranked basketball teams.
Unique, what a great word. He's
unique,
on a roll. I
know, right? I might put that in the on the board. I might do that. I will have to wait and see. All right, certainly wasn't a case a year ago when talking about a couple of ranked teams when the Red Raiders made that trip to West Virginia. Tech was ranked, able to get a win there for the first time ever at WVU Coliseum against a down Mountaineers team. They won an entire 15 games that season. Bob Huggins got his team turned around this time around. 12 wins already under their belts, and they are ranked 17th in the country. The defense, as always, leading the way for the Mountaineers. And they've actually needed it quite a bit this year. Only 2 players averaging double figures. And as a team, West Virginia is 7th in the conference in scoring, 8th in field goal percentage.
We just have many shots. You know, that happens, and I think it becomes a psychological thing. And you can't think about shooting while you're shooting. You know, you just need to trust your technique and let it go. We didn't shoot it very well on Wednesday, but we shot it better yesterday. We didn't shoot it great. We didn't shoot it the way we were shooting, but I think we can.
Now, speaking of bad shooting, one thing that hasn't changed is the struggles shooting-wise. It wasn't pretty last year at times. Tech lucky to escape with a win, thanks in part a lot to Jarrett Culver. That's why he was a top 10 pick. And this year, the result may also be determined by the play of a Culver, but on the other side, part of a two-headed monster inside for the Mountaineers starts with big Oster Tshiebwe, and big is a very appropriate way to call him. 258-pound freshman. He's been a monster inside, recently named the Big 12 Newcomer of the Week after averaging almost 15 and 12 in 2 games against Kansas and OSU. And the other beast on the interior, the previously mentioned by the last name, Derek Culver, averaging almost a double-double this season. Even though his numbers have technically decreased this year, according to his coach, he's taken a big step forward in his sophomore season.
He's a lot more disciplined. He's a lot more disciplined off the floor. He's a lot more disciplined on the floor. He's learned a lesson that we all need to learn, which, you know, sometimes you need to just shut up and listen. And, you know, he's been great, and he's the most versatile big man maybe in America, certainly in our league. He's the most versatile big. I mean, he can guard guards, he can guard post guys, he passes the ball well. He's come a long, long way.
And as we get a closer look at the Mountaineers, it's time to fill in the blank with our Phil Mayer.
Yeah, we continue to just rebrand with the times. New name, same old Phil Mayer in here with us. Okay, fill in the blank here. Today's game will be won
inside, and particularly on the glass. Now, Texas Tech struggled rebounding against Baylor, and it will not get any easier against West Virginia. As you guys mentioned, Oster Tshiebwe, Derek Culver, both very good rebounders, both averaging more than 9 rebounds per game. West Virginia is just one of 3 teams in the NCAA to have a duo of players both averaging more than 9 rebounds per game. And we know Chris Beard likes to go to those undersized lineups. And some of those undersized guys, Chris Clark, will fight on the glass, but with 2 250-pound players in Culver and Tshiebwe, it'll be pretty tough for Texas Tech on the glass today.
Phil, I got a question for you. Did you ever once in any classroom actually have a chalkboard, an actual legitimate chalkboard like your fancy new Open we have there?
Yeah, I think I did maybe a couple times, but definitely a lot of smart boards, more so that.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, you're a lot smarter than us, proving that one stat at a time. Phil educating us there. We'll have more from him coming up a little bit later in the newsroom. But right now, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, our friends from West Virginia will fill us in with a little bit more on how the Mountaineers have fared so far this season.
And we put our collegiate GM hats on when we choose our starting lineups for the day in Pick 3.
What would you like from your vehicle repair facility? How about somewhere you feel comfortable about leaving your vehicle? It'll be fixed right for the right price. With warranty, we will explain what we are doing before we do it, and we'll be happy to give you a ride.
We work at Christian Brothers Automotive with the same focus and detail as I learned playing for Spike Dykes and Mike Leach as a Red Raider.
And as I did playing for Marcia Sharp as a Lady Raider.
We'd like to thank Lubbock and the surrounding community for your continued support.
Recom Tech.
Lubbock Electric, serving industry since 1944.
When you think of us, you probably think of this little guy right here, the electric motor.
Hey Gaines, why don't you show them some real motors like these? Whether you need some quick turnaround times on your rewinds
Or an in-stock replacement motor, we've got you covered.
And if you need to start that motor, we got a full line of motor controls and a UL panel shop. Lubbock Electric Company, providing timely, cost-effective solutions for industry.
Ever wonder why the Paint Doctor's vehicles come out looking so good? Well, it ain't the paint, it's the Paint Doctor. My buddy Shane will put a glide in your ride and a smile on your face. When you hear the hail and the thunder, you don't have to wonder who to call. Call the Paint Doctor. And a free loaner car? Who does that? The one and only Paint Doctor. Call him now at 777-8080. Get your guns up!
Hi, I'm Dr. Erica Black with The Hearing Doctor. Hearing loss can be difficult and frustrating. The Hearing Doctor is dedicated to serving all patients with grace and dignity to help them achieve a better quality of life through specialized hearing care. Come in today for a free initial consultation to determine your level of hearing loss so we can partner with you to find the best solution to meet your needs. Whether you're coming in as a new patient or you've known us for many years, you can count on us to provide exceptional hearing care. The Hearing Doctor, connecting people to people through better hearing.
Family-owned, quality that stands alone. Childers Brothers Foundation Repair, serving you since 1972. Give us a call and we'll be there. You can trust Childers Brothers for a level of service like no other, from people who care. Integrity, honesty, unbeatable quality. Childers Brothers Foundation Repair.
We'd like to thank Lubbock and the surrounding community for your continued support.
Unstoppable. The excitement of Texas Tech men's basketball. KMAX Red Raider Nation presents Countdown to Tip-Off.
Hey there, welcome back to Countdown to Tip-Off. Texas Tech and West Virginia just over 6 hours away from tip-off. Two teams that are really similar, not in terms of distance. There's a lot of miles in between the two. But both teams 1-1 in conference play. So there's one thing. Both teams coming off wins against OSU. Two things.
Yeah.
The Red Raiders, they'll beat them by just a little bit more, 35 last Saturday.
Yeah, they both like to claim John Denver as well. A much tougher task on Tuesday after taking on Oklahoma State, though. Fourth-ranked Baylor at the USA. The defensive struggle that it was went to the Bears 57-52. We mentioned the defense there. Tech actually forced 20 turnovers, not converting that into enough points, though. Baylor came into the contest, meanwhile, one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the nation, and showing why. The Bears had 17 offensive boards, led to 14 second-chance points for the game. Baylor out-rebounded Texas Tech 44-25.
There's a lot of player development going on at Baylor, but you know, Vital's been going to eat the glass and grab balls probably since he was in grade school. I would think that's in his DNA. I mean, we talked before the game, you know, there's no secrets in this league. You know, we have an identity, and Baylor has an identity, and their identity is rebounding. And today they beat us at their own game. You know, they told us what they were going to do, and they did it. And that's tough to take. But as a competitor and as a champion, you shake the other guy's hand and you get back to work.
With the Glass Academy, I need to see what the enrollment standards are there. Okay, let's take a look at the current Big 12 standings. A lot of ties here. Kansas, Baylor, TCU, OU as they roll along, all kind of leading the charge. Then comes in West Virginia, previously mentioned, tied for 5th at 1-1. And when we flip over, also tied for 5th, there's Texas Tech. Look at that.
Yeah.
Battle for 4th place individually today. And after that, you have Texas, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Kansas State, just a bunch of teams tied down there at 7th place at 0-2. So you see what today's opponents sit in the conference. For more on the Mountaineers, we'll turn it over to our friends at West Virginia Illustrated for this week's breakdown.
West Virginia won just 15 games a season ago and ended up playing in the CBI. It's a much different story this season, though, for the Mountaineers with Big 12 conference play underway. Number 17 WVU is 12-2 overall, and with 6 games remaining in January, it's likely the Mountaineers will match or surpass last year's win total before the end of the month. A big reason for the resurgence, freshman forward Oscar Tshiebwe. He leads the Mountaineers in scoring, averaging about 12 points per game, and is second on the squad in rebounds, averaging just under 10 per game. And Tshiebwe has earned the Big 12's Newcomer of the Week award an impressive 3 times so far this campaign. West Virginia went 1-1 to open Big 12 play. It fell to Kansas by 7 before defeating Oklahoma State 55-41 in one of the program's best defensive outings of the last 35 years. Next up, WVU hosts number 22 Texas Tech Saturday, January 11th, followed by a late-night clash with TCU Tuesday, January 14th. That's the latest on the Mountaineers. For All 12 Courtside, I'm Nick Farrell in Morgantown.
Thank you very much, Nick. Time once again to fill in the blank. Let's head back to the newsroom now where Phil Mayer is waiting patiently. Nick mentioned it there, Phil. West Virginia's defense against Oklahoma State, good. The Pokes just 1 for 20 from 3. So fill in the blank. West Virginia's perimeter defense is
excellent. The Mountaineers are second in the nation at 3-point field goal percentage defense, but Texas Tech does have a pretty good shooter on its side. Jahmias Ramsey shooting 48.3% from 3-point range this season, and only one other freshman has been able to do that for a full year, and that is Marquette sharpshooter Marcus Howard. So on one side, you have a really good defense against the 3. On the other side, a really good shooter, and we saw what Jahmias can do against Baylor with all those second-half threes. So it'll be really interesting to see how this one plays out.
All right, we appreciate it, Phil. We'll check back with you here in a few minutes as we do our pick 3. It's interesting. Jahmias Ramsey scores a lot of points, and I have the first pick.
We need a little more, when he says excellent, we need a little Mr. Burns in him. Just run the fingers together.
It's a second week on air. We'll get that eventually, maybe by week 10 of Countdown to Tip-Off.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. All right, next up here on Countdown to Tip-Off, Eric and I tackle some topics of our own with today's Crashing the Boards.
Still ahead, Ryan Hyatt predicts the outcome of the Red Raiders Big 12 road opener in the final call.
What would you like from your vehicle repair facility? How about somewhere you feel comfortable about leaving your vehicle? It'll be fixed right for the right price. With warranty, we will explain what we are doing before we do it, and we'll be happy to give you a ride.
We work at Christian Brothers Automotive with the same focus and detail as I learned playing for Spike Dykes and Mike Leach as a Red Raider.
And as I did playing for Marcia Sharp as a Lady Raider.
We'd like to thank Lubbock and the surrounding community for your continued support.
Recom Tech.
We know planning hospice care for a loved one isn't something you look forward to. But at Hospice of the South Plains, we want to make the decision as easy as possible. Our caring staff knows the benefits of a positive atmosphere. And we consider it a privilege to walk this journey with you and celebrate a life well lived. For life-changing service, call Hospice of the South Plains.
Hey, welcome to Juxtaposh.
Have you heard the secret? Have you heard the secret? Have you guys heard the secret?
Have you heard the secret?
The best kept secret is Juxtaposh in downtown Lubbock.
Buying or selling real estate? I want to be your go-to realtor. I will bring everything I have to the table so you can have your family around yours. I will be creative, genuine, worth connecting with. In short, I will be different. 2 words, that's all you need to remember, and I'll do the rest.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. At Hobbytown, it doesn't matter what brings you in because we have something for everyone. If you're looking for the hottest new toy or just want to add to your collection, Hobbytown has something for you. At Hobbytown, we feature the latest games, toys, RC cars, drones, and airplanes for all ages. From puzzles and games for the little ones to large-scale model planes for the experienced flyer. Come see us at 5610 Frankfort Avenue. Hobbytown, where Lubbock comes to play.
KMAC is a proud corporate partner of Texas Tech Athletics. Unstoppable. The excitement of Texas Tech men's basketball. KMAC's Red Raider Nation presents Countdown to Tip-Off.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off, David Collier alongside Eric Kelly as we get you ready for the top 25 matchup between the Red Raiders and West Virginia Mountaineers.
Yeah, and we dive back into the matchup a little bit more with another edition of the non-rebranded Crashing the Boards from week 1. And we start going back to the game we talked about last year. A lot of turnovers, really ugly. 35 total turnovers between the two teams. So the big question, over under 35.5. Do you see more turnovers or less turnovers than last year?
West Virginia has been pretty atrocious. They've turned the ball over a lot. I mentioned earlier that Texas Tech forced 20 against Oklahoma or against Baylor, but I'm gonna go more. Man, we called it over under. That's weird. I went with under and you went with more. That's weird.
It's tough. You know, it's tough to remember. I'm trying to think so much about my answer.
We went different ways though. I don't know. I tend to agree with you. I think the average of the two together is 34.
Yeah. So young Red Raiders against the press. We'll see how they handle that. And West Virginia not good at keeping the ball. Texas Tech good at turning people over. Okay, let's go to the key to the game. This is real easy. I won't write more, under, or over. I'll just write the key.
All right. Well, Phil, I was educated, you know, because he's educational and whatnot. I forgot the ing, but this is the joy of watching this. You can't read his, and I can't spell. I'll go with rebounding. You go with
I'll go with free throws.
Free throws, yeah. Rebounding, man, you look at it. We've talked about Shibwe. Yeah, he's second on the team in rebounding. Derek Culver leads. They're 1 and 3 in the Big 12 in rebounding. That's a tough task for just TJ. Several Red Raiders in the top 25 in rebounding in the Big 12, but those two guys are going to be tough.
And Tech shooting poorly, to say the least, against Baylor at the free throw line. Really could have won the game if they shot at least 75%. And last year in Morgantown, you think the shooting was bad for the free throw percentage was even worse. So got to improve on that. Okay, headline.
Headline. We got to the headline. The AJ is going to love us for this. Carlos Silva will probably steal this from us, and it's still mine, not yours. Man, it might be too much. You're going to have to use a small
I'm going to go quick with the one you can't read. Country routes. This one is going to be a route. You can spell it both ways. It's the beauty of it. I think West Virginia might win this one big.
The beauty of this one is you don't even know if I spelled his name wrong, right? I went Shibwe too much.
We're just going to assume yes.
Yes, Shibwe too much. I think we're going to have too much inside from West Virginia for the Red Raiders, unfortunately, later today. All right, I think that is it for that. What do we got next? We've got... what else is going on in the Big 12? That's right. After today's game in Morgantown, the Red Raiders make a stop in Manhattan to face Kansas State on Tuesday night at 7. The Wildcats playing in one of those primetime games of the Big 12 today. We start with that marquee matchup, though. Number 4 Baylor at Kansas at noon. Oklahoma State and TCU tip off at 1 o'clock. Cowboys trying to avoid an 0-3 start. Jamie Dixon and TCU. That game at 1 o'clock, as we mentioned.
And then tonight at 7, Iowa State hosting Oklahoma. Collier's eyes will be all on that. And as you mentioned, Kansas State in Austin taking on the Texas Longhorns.
All right, time for a break. I got to regroup, figure things out here because we've got some important business to take care of after the break. We'll look at the results of last week's Pick 3. Unfortunately, I think we already know who lost that one, the guy wearing the bow tie. We'll tell you how the other two fared and draft today's teams.
And while Collier's looking at the rundown, memorizing it, Ryan Hyatt will join us for his thoughts on today's contest in Morgantown.
Who produced this show?
What would you like from your vehicle repair facility? How about somewhere you feel comfortable about leaving your vehicle? It'll be fixed right for the right price. With warranty, We will explain what we are doing before we do it, and we'll be happy to give you a ride.
We work at Christian Brothers Automotive with the same focus and detail as I learned playing for Spike Dykes and Mike Leach as a Red Raider.
And as I did playing for Marsha Sharp as a Lady Raider.
We'd like to thank Lubbock and the surrounding community for your continued support.
Reckham Tech.
Honey, are we expecting company?
What time is it?
It's that time of year where a lot of unwanted guests are showing up around your home. Don't be caught off guard. Call Pest Time Elimination. We have discounted annual packages and will help you develop a plan to keep your home pest-free all year long. Call today and let Pest Time Elimination keep your home safe for you and your family. And we safely remove bees, too. We'll put your pests to rest.
When the date has to end at the perfect place.
The movie was great, but I want something sweet.
Do you have the munchies?
Yeah.
Want Menchie's?
Yes.
Menchie's is the perfect place to get froyo, and we are open late. Different flavors, different combinations, and treats for everyone. Sunday through Thursday at 11, Friday and Saturday at midnight. At Menchie's, we make you smile.
Mama Josie is a lady that has worked very hard for a little bit longer than 40 years. At the beginning, nobody called me Mama Josie because I was young. One guy gave me that name, Mama Josie, and it went from there.
I have 8th grade education. She's got 4 years education. We had 12 years of education between both of us.
And since I was a girl, I always wanted to be a business owner. And it's a dream come true.
So whatever you desire,
Josie's is the place to go.
Finally, a superior product that saves money. LED lights can cost up to 50% less to operate, and they're brighter. Lubbock Electric can survey your warehouse or parking lot and show you the savings. We provide complete installations. Everything is guaranteed, plus we offer easy payment plans. Hey, these lights will pay for themselves, so call Lubbock Electric today to schedule your survey.
Lubbock Electric is your local expert in commercial and LED lighting. Stay with Chief Meteorologist Ron Roberts and the KMAX Storm Team. Unstoppable. The excitement of Texas Tech men's basketball. KMAX Red Raider Nation presents Countdown to Tip-Off.
Probably Morrow's worst shooting maybe ever, but you still have a lot of confidence in him every time he puts the ball up.
Oh, absolutely. Morrow is one of the best shooters in college basketball. Shooting never wins you a game or loses you a game.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off, Davide Moretti struggling in Tuesday's game against Baylor. Just 8 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3. Still second on the team in scoring, though. He did score 12 last time in Morgantown as well. All this to say, will he be part of our Pick 3 this week?
Take a really overconfident person to do that, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So a quick recap. You won last week? Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, I forgot. You won. Phil was second. This is how you know who won or lost. You got to wear the bow tie the next week. If you lost, I lost. That means I get the first pick. And surprisingly, I think we said this in the office, Jamias Ramsey's going to go first overall every single time. Nope, I'm going with Oscar Tshiebwe. So there we go. First pick off the board, Oscar Tshiebwe. Who you got, Phil?
Yeah, well, thanks for passing Jamias down to me, because you better believe I'm taking him with number 2.
And overconfidence is my middle name. Davide Moretti going to shoot out of a slump in Morgantown. Off of that, we'll take one West Virginia player, Miles McBride. He's been really hot. He had 21 against Ohio State. He's had double digits in the 2 games after that as well. So I'll go with the young freshman.
All right, what do you got, Phil?
Let's see. I'll go with Derek Culver, the big man we talked about. Should be able to get some work done inside. I think he'll have a nice game.
With a 6th overall pick, I'm going to go with TJ Shin, and I guess you kind of scared me with the perimeter defense there. TJ doesn't shoot many threes. Maybe he can get to the bucket, score some points for me. He scored a lot of points late for me against Oklahoma State. Then I got the 7th pick. Emmett Matthews, last year in the Big 12 tournament, he had scored like 28 points against the Red Raiders. We need a little of that magic, so I'm not wearing this bow tie next week.
Wow. David Collar actively rooting for West Virginia. We'll remember that. Phil, back to you.
With my last one, I'll go with someone I had last week as well, Kyler Edwards.
And finally, I'll finish it off with the guy one of us should have picked. Yeah. Maybe he wouldn't be wearing a bow tie if he did. He had every chance. TJ Holyfield. I'm sure getting some value out of a guy who starts. I like that a lot.
All right, we'll just quickly scroll through the results here Anthony, is I make this one case. You guys make fun of me for going with Tshiebwe #1 and not going with Ramsey. I'm pretty safe when I say this. I'll probably have the first overall pick numerous times during countdown to tip-off, so I'll be okay.
Plenty of chances to make up for it.
All right, we appreciate it, Phil. And before we go, Ryan Hyatt standing right over there. He's joining us with the final word on today's matchup in the final call.
Thanks, David. You know, it's time to cue up the Billy Joel. This one is all about pressure, specifically handling West Virginia pressure there in Morgantown. You know, Bob Huggins is going to throw that full court press at Texas Tech. In this matchup, though, I think Texas Tech may have a secret weapon in Clark. He's a tall, big forward who can handle the basketball, see over the defense. I think Texas Tech may have some opportunities to sneak Ramsey up one side, Reddy Edwards, maybe Shannon up the other, and get some cheap buckets off that West Virginia press. If they do that, they'll go a long way to having a good day. This game reminds me so much of Texas Tech and Baylor. Very good defense. It's going to be low scoring, and you've got to rebound better. That means you've got to keep West Virginia off the boards. Who do you have to keep off? Their version of Culver. He's very good. And also Oscar, we can't pronounce his last name, but all he does is get a ton of rebounds. If they can handle that, if they can knock down some free throws and shoot it more than 37% from the field, Texas Tech can get a win in a low-scoring game. That said, though, I think West Virginia just a little bit better at home right now. I think it plays out a little bit like Baylor. Our final call this week, David, West Virginia 59, Texas Tech 56.
It's Tshiebwe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tshiebwe. Okay, so I kind of said in my headline, I think it's going to get a little bit out of hand for West Virginia. We heard what Ryan said quickly. What do you think?
Probably going to lean the same thing as Rhino, unfortunately. Red Raiders going to fall to 1 and 2, but that's why we just talk about the thing. We'll have highlights for you coming up tonight at 6 and 10.